Good morning. My name is Todd Rego with Nova Home Loans. I'm with my business partner Kirk Weimer, and lucky to be joined by two of our business partners, Rike Palese from Remax and Rego Chouinard. Wanted to talk to you guys about the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval. I think there's a misnomer out there as to what that means in the market. A pre-qual in my mind and Kirk's, you've talked to somebody on the phone, they give you some information, and you say, oh yeah, it appears to look good. 9 times out of 10, that's probably not the case.
Right.
So a pre-approval is what we do, is we've taken the application, whether it's over the phone or online or however it might be. We've gathered all their information. We've run it through our automated system. We've vetted the file so that you guys, when you're taking your buyers out, you know this is a legitimate buyer.
Right.
And in this market, a pre-qual doesn't mean anything. I mean, are you guys willing and wanting to put people in your car that aren't fully pre-approved?
Not at all.
Yeah.
They just don't have the buying power. Even though the market's tempering a little bit, if that buyer does end up in a competitive situation, they're just not going to get the deal.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to take that because probably the other buyer or the other 2 or 3 buyers have a pre-approval.
Well, and that's the thing that we always like to do is also when you guys have, sent us a buyer and you're making an offer, I want to get on the phone with the buyer or the seller's agent and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith are pre-approved, they're ready to go, they've been fully vetted, there's going to be no issue. I want their offer to rise to the top because of the due diligence that we've done. And you can talk about the TBD underwrite that we're doing now. We're trying to take it a further step.
Absolutely, and the more we can do pre-approval, of course, we want to give assurances to the buyer, the client, the real estate agents involved, the seller, for our own sake. Everybody wants to feel good about their ability to obtain the financing. Of course, the deal, if the deal can't close, then it doesn't matter. So, the more we can do up front, the better. And part of that's just from a timing standpoint as well. So, we want to get supporting documentation and all that stuff in advance. So when an offer is accepted and the clock is ticking, so to speak, that we're ready to go and we can move quickly.
You can do a 2-week close or a 3-week close.
Right.
Yeah, and just to that point, a quicker close gives that buyer a competitive advantage.
If we do our work up front, that's when I can say to the agent, what timing do we need? We don't want to lose this deal because of timing.
Right.
So if it's a 2-week close, it's not ideal, but we're going to make it work. Yeah. What does the seller want? Again, let's get our offer to the top because of the work we've done up front.
Yeah. And that's, we've taken it a step further. So we're actually doing full TBD underwrites. So really taking it beyond the pre-approval and getting the file to the underwriter to be formally underwritten before they're under contract.
So all we need is an appraisal in that case, for the most part.
So from a timing standpoint, that's huge. You can move really quick, appraisal if needed, get that knocked out, and good to go.
Yeah, that's a great buyer advantage.
Well, again, in this competitive market, I think it's critical that we're doing this. Again, for your guys' time, you don't want to waste time with buyers that aren't going to get to the table. So it's a great way to again, get that offer to the top and win a couple contracts. So
Absolutely, and it's great for the buyers too. They don't want to be out in the car getting excited about a house that they want to purchase and all of a sudden they can't because the process just hadn't progressed far enough.
Well, bottom line, like I said, the pre-approval is absolutely necessary in this market and any market, I think. So if we can help in any way with financing, Kirk and I at the Rego Group at Nova Home Loans, or Rick and Erica with Remax will take great care of you.